All right, let's rock and roll. The first pitch of the game from Bo Robert to Owen Vasella. Brought to you by State Bank and Trust Company is hit in the air a mile and should be playable. And one pitch, one out. Given a squeeze by Jack Griffin, one away.
For the Tigers, number 11, Vasella.
Yeah, again, good communication. Griffin coming up. Easier for him to come up to make the play than the shortstop backing up.
So now Clements will stand in. Ethan Clements, the shortstop for the Tigers. One pitch, one out. The Tarpons trying to have a fast top of the first inning. Go to work and get a lead. That's something the Tarpons were not able to do last night. They fell behind 3-0, tied it up, but they never were able to go on top. As there's a called strike 0-1.
Right down LA1 for strike one.
No balls and one strike to Clements. Fouled, and it's 0-2. 3 pitches, 3 strikes for Bo Robert. That's a good sign.
Yes, Robert looks to be in a groove right now to start this game. Again, working from the stretch.
Wind blowing from right to left today. It's not a gale force, but it is a steady breeze. That's outside. Top of the first inning here at Eddie Blanchard Field. Robert delivers. That's high 2-2. Tarpons work for the week just getting started. They got a game tomorrow at Assumption. 2-2 inside, and it's full. Robert trying to get the second out of the inning.
Clemens is almost on the plate.
Yeah, he's standing on it, isn't he? As he draws a walk. Little up, maybe.
Clemens gets the free pass. The first base now batting, number 8. Here.
So Fewer will stand in, and there will be a runner on. Mack is going to get a readjustment of the catcher's equipment. I think they're actually working on the earpiece. Tarpons use the electronic system to call in the pitches. And we see this at every level, in the pros, in college, and now in high school. That equipment will malfunction at least once a game. We see it at the LSU games all the time. The battery will die or whatever it may be. They got it situated for Josh here as Fewer will stand in. Tarpons have been bitten by the double play bug in recent weeks. They would love to turn one of their own here. It's popped up. Don't think the park will hold it. You might hear a sound off of our roof. Nope, behind us, 0-1. To Spencer Fewer, the pitcher for the Hanson Tigers. They got a district win yesterday. So throw back and the runner's in safe. Coach Joe Tutal came on our radio program after they beat Hanson, and he said, hey, look, don't sleep on Hanson. They got some dudes. CCA beat them 7-2.
Huge lead at first.
Yeah, it is a very big lead at first. Not going. Pitch is a called strike 0-2. Will there be some activity here with the lead very wide over there at first for Clements? Throws back, and he's in safe pretty easily. Tarpon Field remains in pristine condition. Looks very, very good. Throw back again, and he's in easily again.
Further and further.
He's widening it out. The 0-2. Runner takes off. Mack will throw down, and he's in there. Throw is on the third base side of the bag. Ress had to go a little distance, and the lead was large. So now a runner in scoring position. Just throws the bat at that one and fouls it away, 1-2. Good battle from Spencer Feuer. We've mentioned these Tigers could score some runs. They have done a really good job. A lot of games with double-digit runs scored. And another foul ball. Light crowd, but I have a feeling they'll continue to trickle in. As Brian mentioned, some folks may think that this one was scheduled to start at 6. One ball and 2 strikes. Popped up on the right side. Can anybody get under it? They're chasing it down. Rest will go out there and make a play. Good job by Dewey covering a lot of ground and giving it a squeeze. There's 2 away.
Again, good communication. Dewey had to come a long way to make that play, but he had the best angle on it.
Vasella will stand in. That's Cooper Vasella. With 2 outs and a 1 on. Runner at second. Tarpon's trying to slam the door shut and get their offense up in the bottom of the first. It's outside 1-0. The runner at second did steal second, so he's got pretty good wheels. Got a nice secondary lead. Big swing and a miss there, 1-1.
Good pitch. He's have to get that ball a little more down in that zone.
Yeah, it was a breaking pitch that hung a little bit. He was fortunate there. The 1-1. Good pitch there. That was the one Brian was looking for. Dropped right into the basket, 1-2. Tarpon's won a third out right here. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Good block by Mack. Runner thought about going to third, but it did not get a good enough dirt read, and it didn't get by Josh enough. So it's 2-2. Robert takes a peek, delivers the 2-2. Swing and a foul.
Oh.
Tip just got a piece of it. It'll stay even. So Hanson elevating that pitch count of Robert, fouling off a lot of pitches, making them work, but have not yet done any damage on the board. The Tarpons would love to get Robert as deep into this game as possible with a game tomorrow. That misses high. And it's now full. You used Carter Kale yesterday. You used Julian Morales yesterday. 3-2. Just got a piece of it, and it'll stay full.
First pitch tomorrow night, 6 p.m.
Yeah. Assumption does have lights.
Lights.
Yep, the first season under the lights for the Mustangs. They would usually be a 4 o'clock, but now they're 6 o'clock. The 3-2 is up, and it's the second walk of the inning.
So hit the 3 times. Now coming to the plate, number 5. Hello.
Brennan Thibodeau will stand in, the left fielder for the Tigers, with runners at first and second, a lefty batter against the righty pitcher. So some early traffic and an elevated pitch count for Robert, trying to get out of the jam. There's a nice pitch and a strike, 0-1.
Robert's pitch is right down.
Thibodeau may have been taken on that one.
Strike 1.
Semino on deck. But the Tarpons would love to see him in the second inning. The 0-1 pitch is up, 1-1. Ball's going to jump on a warm day. We got an extra hour of sunlight today compared to the 6 o'clock starts. See if that could cause some fireworks. The 1-1 is fisted on the left side. Galicia charges, makes the throw in time, and that will retire the side. So the Tarpons get out of the inning clean and strand the 2 walks. We're going to the bottom of the first, still scoreless here on KLEB. Oh, we got time. In the outfield from right to left, Semino in right, and center we got Vasella, and in left we got Thibodeau. As rest will stand in. Rest earned or boomer of the game last night, brought to you by Joseph the Contractors because of his good work getting on base as the leadoff batter. No, he wants to do the same here. If Feuer's first pitch is a called strike 0-1. Breaking pitch inside and high, 1-1. Chopped on the left side, gloved by the third baseman, and makes a lollipop throw over to the bag in time for the out, one away.
And that took the perfect bounce for that third baseman.
For the Tarpons, number 5, Jack Griffin.
Jack Griffin will stand in. Jack had a multi-hit day yesterday, including an RBI base hit. Feuer gets an early out, and that's a low 1-0. One ball, no strikes. Hit foul on the right side, out of play into the grassy area. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike. To the Tarpon left fielder here in the bottom of the first inning. Inside, maybe a little low, 2-0. Two balls and 1 strike. Hit foul again, this time off the net and into the right side foul territory. It's 2-2. The scouting report we got on Hanson is that maybe they don't have a tremendous amount of arms, but when their dudes are pitching, they're tough. Through, I don't know, maybe 6 or 7 pitches, Feuer looks like a dude. He looks like one that would be a pretty good one.
He looks comfortable on the mound.
And you would see on the Hanson side why they would do that. You're facing a 4A school with some wins. It's a chance to get wins and play up points today. Big power point opportunity for them as there is a called strike 3 on the outside corner, 1 away. Or 2 away, rather. Josh Mack will stand in.
Yeah, look, with 2 strikes, you're going to protect. But that looked to be a little outside.
Josh is trying to put one into orbit here. The first pitch he sees is a low and outside, 1-0. The senior catcher in that right-handed batter's box. Inside, 2-0. Be interested to see if the Tarpons chose to run for Max should he get on base. He is the catcher, but he's also a very good athlete. The 2-0 is a called strike 2-1. Two balls and 1 strike. Blocked by the catcher, 3-1. Kale on deck. Boy, did Kale pitch very nicely yesterday. Went back and rewatched the ball game. Gave the Tarpons a chance. Facing a team like Vanderbilt, that's all you could ask from your starter. Just give the team a chance.
He did a great job.
3-1 is out of the zone, and it's a 2-out walk for Mack.
Looks like Mack will run.
Yeah, I mean, look, I would love to, say, oh, well, he could go and get the equipment on and take a little breather or whatever. But Josh is such a good athlete, man. You need him out there.
Absolutely.
There's not very many dudes on this campus that could run 90 feet faster than Josh Mack can. Kale stands in. Mack has a moderate lead. That is on the outside corner for strike 0-1. Viewer will throw over the runners in safe. Will the Tarpons put on a hit and run or try to do something with 2 outs to force the action?
Good lead. First base for Matt.
He's going. It's low. They'll throw down there, and he beat it. So the Tarpons will take second, assuming he holds the base, which he did. Not by much, but he did. And now the Tarpons have a runner in scoring position. When a pitch that was called a ball, so it's 1-1 at the plate. The 1-1. Chopped on the left side into the glove of the third baseman, has a lot of time and makes the throw in time to retire the side. So the Tarpons get a walk, but nothing on the board. We're through 1, still scoreless. We'll be back with the second inning here on KLEB. Semino will stand in, the right fielder, in the top of the second inning, facing Robert. Pitch. Hit on the left side, glove by Levron. Got to make a throw, and he does. 1 pitch and 1 out. Just like the first inning started, the second inning starts the same. Good job there. I mean, no, I said Levron. Julian Bernard. My apologies. Levron we've seen play in the field also. That was Julian Bernard.
Yeah, he kind of lost his footing a little bit, but he didn't panic and made a good throw to first.
Ducey stands in as the pitch is a called strike 0-1. Peyton Ducey, the catcher for the Tigers. That's low, 1-1. One ball and 1 strike. It's hit again to Bernard. Has time again. A little high and overshot the throw. So that's going to be an E5. He had time. The throw just sailed a little bit. So Hanson will have a base runner, and that's the first error of the day for the Tarpons.
It's a good job moving to his left to catch the ground ball, but
I think he had more time than he realized.
yeah, when he popped up to throw the ball, it just sailed over Colley's head at first.
They got a runner for the catcher, Ducey, but they don't have numbers on the front of their jerseys, folks. So bear with us. We're going to try to get that to you, but he is facing us chest first, and there's no number. So we'll do the best we can. We do know that it's not Ducey running at first. The catcher is going to take a breather as Sherville will stand in. That's hit in the air to center. Tarpon's center fielder barely has to move. Hit right at Ogo out there, 2 away.
Pitch runner stayed on first base. If by some chance wherever we drop that ball in center field, we can pick it up and get him out at second.
Pochel will stand in the 9-hole as they have gone through the lineup once. Not a big lead for a pinch runner either. He's not too far up the old bag there as that is high 1-0. Roberts pitch, low 2-0. Vaccarella is on deck. He would love to hit with 2 ducks on the pond. Tarpons are trying to slam that door shut right here. It is low 3-0. Free passes have been a bit of an issue today for the Tarps. They have given 2 freebies and an error. Pitch. It's called strike 3-1. Robert would love to come all the way back here and get his offense to the plate in the bottom of the second inning. Instead, it will be a 2-out walk and 2 aboard with 2 out for the top of the order. Vaccarella.
Coming to the plate for the Tigers, and Vaccarella.
Wes announcing that name. You didn't learn from him yesterday?
No, I got it
Trying
right
to set you
today.
up.
I got it right today. It's Owen Vaccarella. Stop trying to get me in trouble. We got
I'm looking
clarification.
out for Wes.
You're not on Wes's team. You're on my team. Vaccarella is going to stand in. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. He flew out to left on the first pitch of the game.
I think it's because of the internet. The camera can't reach this high.
Tarpons are trying to get out of another jam just as they did in the first. That is outside 1-0. Outside corner for a strike 1-1.
Again, consistent. I don't know if it's the angle we at.
It's got to be.
Because it looked to be outside.
It's got to be. It's 2-1 there. Missed a little further out that time and maybe a little up. And look on the left side. The bleachers are starting to get a little more full. The 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-2. To Owen Vaccarella, the third baseman for the Hanson Tigers in the top of the second inning with 2 on and 2 out. Robert trying to put a big 0 on the board. The 2-2. Foul. Maybe chase ball 3. Went up in the zone and fouled it away. The 2-2. Chased it up again. This one's popped up. Ogel coming in. Should give it a squeeze, and he does. And that will retire the side. So for the second straight inning, the Tigers strain 2 on the bases. We've played an inning and a half, still scoreless. We're right back here on KLEB.
Wow.
That's going to be a lot of fun. Galicia stands in. Oh, Eddie Money. And that's low, 1-0. We've seen him at catcher. We've seen him at first. We've seen him at short. He could probably play third. He could probably play the outfield if he was needed. A very versatile player is Galicia. That's low, 2-0. Two balls and no strikes. That is up 3-0. Coach Gitros would love a leadoff walk. Get some early traffic on the bases.
That's what they need.
And they got it. Oh, late called strike. Little delayed call, but it is a strike, 3-1. Viewer trying to come all the way back. Hitters count for Eddie Money. He pops it foul, and it's 3-2. Track practice is about wrapped up for the high school.
Softball practice done.
Yep, the middle schools were practicing track as well. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Little excuse me, swing, and Galicia is frustrated because he knows that would have been ball 4. He threw the bat at it just a hair, and the ball just so happened to find the bat foul. Now, what would be more frustrating is if you find the bat fair right back to the pitcher, which we've seen several times before.
We don't want to go there.
The 3-2. Hit on the right side, base hit for Eddie Galicia. Hit it right through that big hole. Opposite field, base shot.
And again, Tarpons continue hitting toward that right side.
El Matador, Julian Morales will stand in. Julian's got the pop to hit one into the bullpen, which would make everybody awfully excited. He nearly hit a home run against E.D. White last Thursday, probably the hardest hit ball we've seen this season. Probably made a dent in that big fence out there and left. First pitch he sees is inside corner for a strike, 0-1.
Yeah, that was a good pitch. That would have been tough to handle.
Yep, standing as close to the plate as he is, that inside pitch would just do nothing but jam you. Outside there, they throw back behind the runner. The swipe tag is not applied, and he's in safe, and the pitch is a ball, 1-1. If Galicia would not have slid, he would have been out because the swipe tag, the ball beat him, but the tag was made high in the air. Galicia was under it. Throw back, and he's in safe.
He's got a decent lead, not that big of a lead.
No balls and 1 strike, or excuse me, 1 ball and 1 strike, as that is inside, 2-1. The board reads 1-1. It is absolutely 2-1. Was the pitch where they threw back behind the runner was a ball. 2-1. That's hit in the air. Not much oomph to it. The shortstop going out, fighting the sun and the wind, and he gives it a squeeze. There's 1 away. Good defensive job there by Clements.
Yeah, Clemens, that was a nice job backing up.
15, Matthew.
What's a little cause for concern for Hanson? The left fielder and center fielder didn't move.
Yeah, they weren't exactly charging in hard, were they?
Oh.
Matthew Pierce will stand in. Viewer takes a look. The pitch. 1-0, low. One ball and no strikes with 1 out in the bottom of the second inning. The Tarpons have a base runner. Chopped right back to the pitcher. That is a 1-6-3 double play, and that will retire the side. Coach Gitros told us before we went live, he said, man, we have hit into so many double plays. There's another right back to the pitcher. We're through 2 scoreless, so we'll be right back in a minute on KLEB. Clements had a walk his first time up. That's high, 1-0. Mentioned the Tarpons are really going to want Bo Robert to pitch deep into this game, save as much weaponry as you can for tomorrow. That's cut on and fouled 1-1. I would love to know the pitch count that Julian had yesterday. See if he would maybe be eligible to maybe close tomorrow's. That's bunted. It's trouble.
Oh, man.
Mack will throw. Don't have a chance. That's an excellent bunt from Clements and an infield single.
Clemens lays down the bunt and it's safe at first.
That thick grass didn't allow the ball to run, to move, to roll down the third baseline.
Fewer will stand in. He grounded or popped out to rest at second. Rest went a long way, almost into foul territory. Shows bunt, gets it down. This one's to Robert. Robert will charge, make a throw, got him by a step. So it's a clean sacrifice.
Sacrifice bunt successful.
1-3.
First and the runner at second. Coming to the plate, number 28.
So Vaccarella will stand in.
Vaccarella.
It makes me feel so good knowing I could have just said anything right there and he would have.
That's why I would have just said number 28 and leave it there.
Vaccarella stands in with a runner in scoring position. Third straight inning, the Tigers have a run in scoring position. That's high. They have not yet cracked the scoreboard, as that is up 1-0. Vaccarella drew a walk in the first, was stranded at first. It's 2-0.
Going back to that bunt, Robert did a great job coming off that mound to field the ball.
Yeah, he sure did. You mentioned in the last inning that fewer knew what to do. Robert was the same, as they'll throw over and the runner's in safe. Two balls and no strikes. It's hit to right center. Tarpons are charging it. That's trouble. That's dropping in between the right fielder and the center fielder, and Hanson is going to take the lead on an RBI double from Vaccarella. It's 1-0. You knew they were going to keep knocking on the door. At some point, they were going to find a way to break through. Third inning in a row with a runner in scoring position. This time, they bring him home.
No, that's good baseball. Get your leadoff guy on, bunt him to second, and double brings him in.
And we said several times throughout the broadcast, this is a team that scores a bunch of runs. The pitching has been the issues. Thibodeau will stand in. Robert trying to get a big second out. Kale charging in. They show bunt, pull back, and it's a ball 1-0.
Yeah, I was Hanson. I'd bunt again to the third base side.
Shows it again, pulls back again, and it's high 2-0. Coaches will often say that more important than the pitch count is how stressful are the pitches. Robert has had a lot of stressful pitches so far. And it's inside 3-0. The 3-0 pitch is a called strike 3-1. Three balls and one strike. Missed in, and it is a walk. Tarpons have been given some freebies today.
I think if that would have been a right-hand batter,
Might have gotten it.
yeah, maybe.
Coach Bucky's going to go talk to Robert, try to get him to settle down. Look, the damage is very minimal. You've only given up a run, but you have been playing with fire.
That is the fourth walk to go along with one error.
Another ground ball just right at the third baseman. You can maybe turn two as he shows bunt pulls back and it's a ball 1-0. Golly was charging in again. Outside and low. Good
Yes.
job by Mac. That had wild pitch written all over it. 2-0. Robert fighting the command. Can he deliver some strikes here? The 2-0 is a breaking pitch for a strike,
pitch.
2-1.
Very good pitch. Torpins have activity in the bullpen.
He will get the bunt down, and they'll charge it, get it to the first base bag in time, and there's 2 away. But it is a clean sacrifice, 2 in scoring position.
For out number 2. Leaving runners at second and third.
Now Duce will stand in.
Duce
reached on an error his last time up. His fisted foul on the right side, out of play 0-1. Robert is walking the tightrope, but he has walked it nicely so far. If he could get out of this with only the 1 run allowed, that would be very big for the Tarpons. The 0-1. Hit him. And the bases are going to be full.
You say he takes it on the shoulder for a free pass. Going to the plate. 29. Chevelle.
The base is now full of Tigers as Chevelle will stand in. You do have a force at every base now, which could maybe help the defense, but you got to make them put it in play. That's been the issue, as that's up 1-0. Outside, 2-0. There's no place to put him.
Yeah, Robert, it's all over right now.
Just since, and Mac's going to go talk to his pitcher, I think it's a good thing for a senior catcher to do. He still is just 1 pitch away from getting out of this 1-0, which is not a big problem. And I think that'll be the message Mac is going to deliver is, hey, brother, we just got to get 1 batter out. We'll worry about the 4th inning. We'll worry about whatever happens next when it gets there. We got to get 1 batter out.
And I think this talk is to give whoever's in the bullpen a little bit more time to warm up.
We can't make out who it is, but it's a lefty. Y'all got who's the lefty on the staff? Okay, so there's a few. Big pitch coming up here. 2 balls and no strikes with 2 outs. 1 across in the inning for the Tigers. There's a called strike 2-1. Good pitch. Let's take a deep breath and deliver another one just like that one. The 2-1 is another one just like that. 2-2. Now you go from big trouble to 1 strike away from maybe getting out of it. The 2-2 hit foul on the right side, out of play, and we'll do it over again. To Chevelle. A bunt hit, a sac bunt, RBI double, a walk, a sac bunt, and a hit batter. We've all gotten us to this point. The 2-2. Who just missed? And now it's full, and now it's a merry-go-round. Everybody's going to be going on this 3-2 pitch.
Yeah, that one may have been a little touch high.
They all take off, and it's hit foul. We'll do it over again.
They all come back.
The gentleman on the Tarpon baseball program who just went get that last foul ball had it hit almost right at the same spot. So he gets 2 for the price of 1. Gotta start giving out cool pops, man. That's the end thing at Vanderbilt. They go crazy over them cool pops. The 3-2 in the dirt. It gets by
Cover
Mac.
plate, yeah.
The run scores via the walk, but yeah, you're right. You do have to go cover the play just in case, and they do get there. So it's an RBI for Chevelle.
Tigers played another run, now coming back. Number 3, O'Shell.
Michelle will stand in. The bases are still juiced. Now 2 across. Oh, Mac with an outstanding stop there. Because again, that looked like it was going to be a wild pitch. 1-0. The lefty in the pin is making his way in. He is ready to go. Robert trying to get an out. That's by Mac. And they didn't get a read on it. The Tarpons just caught a huge break. That could have easily been the 3rd run of the game. And I think that's the end of the night for Mr. Bo Robert. We will tell you who we expect the new Tarpon pitcher to be when they officially make the call to the bullpen. Yep, there it is. So let's catch a break. When we get back, we'll tell you the particulars of the new pitcher. Tarpons are going to the bullpen with the bases loaded here in the top of the 3rd here on KLEB.
On the mound.
Robert was short, but they see a 3rd.
A lot of pressure here. It is a lefty-lefty matchup. 2 balls and no strikes. Going to come all the way back. The first pitch is low, 3-0.
Yeah, they're taking all the way. They're squaring off the bunt, but
The guy on deck is the leadoff batter, Vaccarella. 3 balls and no strikes. The pitch. There's a strike, 3-1.
Right down, LA1.
It is only 2-0 still yet. It feels like it's 5 or 6-0 with the way the innings have gone. You could get out of this jam 2-0. You're feeling real good. The 3-1. Chopped foul, and it's 3-2.
a big spot here for Cortez. Get out of this jam. Give this young man tons of confidence.
If he does, I would love to see that home dugout bounce out and go nuts for him, because this is a big spot in the game. The 3-2 walked him outside, and it is 3-0. And all the damage has been self-inflicted. The Tarpons have just had a whale of a time throwing strikes today.
Number 11, Vaccarella.
Vaccarella will stand in. Cortez will face his first batter with a 0-0 count. One and 0.
The 9th batter for Hanson this inning.
Vaccarella ended the second with a fly ball out to Ogel in center. Outside, 2-0. And these are the situations as a coach that drive you nuts because they're not spraying the ball all over the park. You are walking the park right now. Can Cortez stop the bleeding and limit the damage? The 2-0. Outside corner for a strike, 2-1.
Right down, 308 for strike one.
Pitch popped up. Will the park hold it? I don't think it will. Mac is going out. Oh, man. Hopefully everybody's okay out there. Looked like it hit Miss Linda out there, but she looks to be okay. She's a trooper.
Yeah, everybody goes, ooh, except the one who gets hit.
Yeah, she's going, ah.
Yeah, ooh, then ah.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Vaccarella. Cortez's pitch. Outside, and it's full. Another merry-go-round. You got to just stop the bleeding somewhere. Where is it going to happen? The Tarpons hope right here while the damage is still somewhat manageable. The 3-2 pitch from the freshman lefty to the leadoff batter of the Tigers. Hit in the air to left center field. They're chasing it back, still going back, and it's going to drop at the fence, and 3 runs are going to score. As a 3 RBI double for Owen Vaccarella, the bases are cleared. It's 6-0 Tigers.
Now that is the Tigers for Clemens.
Man, I don't know if the Tarpons are playing him shallow or not, but
Ball was in the air a long time.
It carried a good way.
As Clements will stand in. And what just happened is what you were trying to avoid, that big bases clearing hit that blows it open. As wide, 1-0. The 10th batter of the inning, he led off all of this nonsense with a bunt single. Crazy how a big rally sometimes could start with an innocent infield bunt hit. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Pitch from Cortez.
One ball and 1 strike. Cortez takes a peek at second, delivers to the plate. By the catcher, they're going to advance to third. It's a wild pitch. Mac couldn't handle that one. There's nothing he could do. It was supposed to be on the inside portion of the plate. It was all the way on the outside portion of the plate. It was all the way on the inside portion of the plate. Tarpons have some activity in the pen again. Can Cortez sit them down for just a second? The 2-1 is high, 3-1. Clements with a runner at third and 2 outs. There have been 2 outs for a while. Foul. Tigers have had, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row reach safely. I would love to know how many of those 4, and then now 5 with Clements, have faced 2 strikes also.
Man, it's 3 hits, 3 walks, and a hit batsman.
3-2 is low, and it's another walk.
Right to it.
3 pass goes to Clement, now coming to the plate.
The viewer will stand in, and they're going to take the ball from Cortez, and I think the message there is, hey, look, man, shake it off, but frankly, we might need you a little later in the week. I think that's a pitch count saving move there. We'll take a break. We'll let you know who the new Tarpon pitcher is when we get back here on KLEB. The Hanson pitcher, who has not thrown a pitch in about a half hour because they have been batting for a long time. We'll see if that will bother him in the home half of the third. Matt going over some defensive signs. What do you do if they go to second? All that good stuff.
So far in this inning, there's 3 hits, 4 base on balls, and 1 hit by pitch.
Throw back and the runner's in safe.
And you had 2 putouts.
Both on sack bunch, right?
Yep.
Shows it. They are going to throw down, try it. Oh, they did not get him. Dewey charged in. I thought he was going to try to cut off the throw. They bluffed and let it go through, and they almost got him at second, just didn't get the tag down. So it's a stolen base. Pitch was a called ball. Runners at second and third. Hanson staying aggressive. Bernard's pitch. Chopped on the left side. Maybe could be the end. They will get it to the first base bag in time, and that will end a very painful defensive inning for the Tarpons. Hanson gets a bunch. They lead 6-0. We'll be back with the Tarpons' turn in the bottom of the third here on KLEB.
No, look,
Robert will stand in.
they gave up 6 runs, 3 hits. But you walk forward, hit 1. It's just
Yeah, it's tough. Too much for free. Fewer will still be out there. We mentioned he hasn't pitched in a long time. We'll see if that layoff affected him. There's a ball 1-0. He, in the last half inning, hit twice, but didn't throw a pitch. Inside corner for a strike 1-1. You and I have seen some crazy things here at this park before. 6-0, bottom 3. Yeah. So there's another called strike 1 and 2. Viewers 1-2. In the dirt, good block by the catcher, Duce, 2-2. Good job by Bernard getting the Tarpons out of the last half inning. Now they're going to try to claw back and get a run or two here. The 2-2. Hit on the right side into the glove of the second baseman will make the peg to first for an out. Pochel getting into Sherville.
again, everything is going right for Hanson. An easy bounce, 1 bounce right to him.
Yep, the old Sunday hop. As Brock Ogell will stand in. Shows bunt, gets it down. They have a hard time throwing him out. They charge and throw and got him. What a throw and what a play by the third baseman, Vaccarella. 2 away.
Coming to the plate, back to the leadoff hitter, number 3, Res Dewey.
Now Res Dewey will stand in. So 2 quick outs. Rest grounded out to Vaccarella his last time up. It's high 1-0. One ball, no strikes. Fewer delivers outside 2-0. Tried to frame it, didn't get the call.
Yeah, umpires are too smart for that.
Can't frame that one. That's way out. 3-0. Told framing is actually a thing of the past. It's now called pitch presentation.
Okay.
As he walked him on 4. So rest will be on. We'll see if that could start a 2-out rally. A lot of the damage that the Tigers did in the top of the third were with 2 outs. So let's see if the Tarpons could answer. Jack Griffin was a strikeout victim his first time up. It's chopped on the left side into the goal, booted by the shortstop. And we'll see, could that maybe be a little spark? That should have been the 3rd out of the inning. It's an error by Clements, and the Tarpons will try to take advantage.
I just simple. He picked his glove off the ground before. Should have been a routine play there.
So now Big Mac will stand in. Josh Mack with a chance to make that error hurt. We'll see if Matt could deliver a big RBI here. Maybe shake the foundation a little bit. They've been catching all the breaks until that error. Viewer's pitch. Chopped foul, 0-1. Runners take their leads. Dewey at second. Griffin at first. The 0-1 to Mack. Outside, 1-1.
He's hit to the outfield, would most likely score Dewey at second.
Yep. The 1-1. High, 2-1. Tigers probably getting a little nervous in that visiting dugout. They should have had out 3 just a second ago. Now you fall behind in the count to Matt. Carter Kale lurking. Tarpons can maybe work some 2-out magic. The 2-1 pitch from Fewer. Hit up the middle, right at the center fielder, and that will retire the side. That's just been the story of the day for the Tarpons so far today. It was a missile. He barely had to move. We played 3, 6-0 Tigers. We'll be right back here on KLEB. First pitch of the top of the fourth inning will be forthcoming. It's chopped on the left side into the glove of Robert. Has time and 1 pitch, 1 out. So that's a good start. One thing, State Bank and Trust Company banking you can count on, member FDIC. Rev, the official internet provider for KLB streaming. Ashley Barrios, State Farm and Cutoff. Patriot Marine Services, providing a wide range of maritime transportation management and project management services.
We missed the top of the hour, but we'll get it after this pitch.
Thibodeau will stand in. 1 pitch, 1 out for Bernard. And a called strike 0-1. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification here on KLB. As that one will hit Thibodeau right between the shoulder blades, and that is going to be a hit batter and a base runner. And another cause of frustration for the Tarpons. That's another free pass as Semino will stand in. I think South Lafourche Bank, your true hometown bank since 1967. Henry Lafont, Lafourche Parish School Board member. The Blue Boot Foundation, driving awareness to childhood drowning, make a difference. Thibodeau Regional Health System, a leader in bringing the latest and best technology to our region. Semino will stand in. Called strike 0-1 on the outside corner.
I believe that's the second hit batter of the game, and to go along with 7 walks.
So that's 9 free passes. And you have gotten, here is this at 9 free passes, you only gotten 10 outs. So that's not a good ratio. Throw it back and the runner's in safe. No balls and a 1 strike. It's behind the batter, and the runner is going to advance to second. So runner in scoring position for the Tigers. We have said that a whole lot so far today. The 1-1 is low, 2-1. At Assumption tomorrow are the Tarpons at 6 o'clock in Napoleonville, a district ball game that's hit on the right side. Nice play by Carter Colley. Leap and grab 2 away and rob them of what would have been an RBI double.
Dr. Colley with the left jam for out number 2. Now coming to the plate in the 27, Duce.
Now Peyton Duce will stand in. Bernard delivers low 1-0. Tarpons threatening the bottom of the third. Couldn't break the ice. They would love to put a 0 here and just try to make the Tigers sweat a little bit. That's low 2-0. Two balls and no strikes. Here's Culture. Oh, up.
Oh.
Didn't give him a call. 3-0. And he walked him on 4. So another free pass. Coach Guitros is making the walk. Might be the end for Bernard. And that's, I think, another one of those where you're just trying to keep him under the allotted number. We'll tell you who the new Tarpon pitcher is when we get back. There's 2 outs and runners at first and second. We'll be back in a minute here on KLEB.
Lots of movement on that ball.
So Chevelle will stand in an RBI walk his last time up. No across in this inning. And there are 2 outs for Tweet's first pitch. Is a breaking pitch for a strike. And that ball was moving.
Yeah, they got to step up in the box and put Tweet.
The 0-1.
Not
Low. 1-1. I think that one was low and out. The umpires wanted it, but I think it was low and out.
close.
The 1-1. There's a strike. 1-2.
Right down, sausage.
For
point
Tweet,
for
he
strike
does
two.
such a good job keeping hitters off balance.
Big pitch and a big spot. The 1-2 got him to chase, and that will retire the side. So the Tarpons get out of the inning. We're halfway home. It's 6-0 Tigers. South Lafourche trying to get a little closer when we get back here on KLEB. First pitch to Kale. It's called strike 0-1. No balls and 1 strike to Carter Kale. The bottom of the 4th. Low. We know one thing for sure. Carter will not be pitching today. He maxed out yesterday and is not eligible today.
Is it 4-day or 5-day rest? It might be 5 with that new rule.
Yeah, that's outside corner for strike 1 and 2. How would that work? If it passed in January, would it go into effect immediately?
Normally, no. So it should be for next year.
1-2 in
Unless
the dirt.
it's stated to start right away.
And that one hit Duce hard. He is a little shaken. Home plate umpire is going to take his time getting the ball back to the pitcher, allow the catcher to get his wits, because he wore that one. I've not seen this home plate
No.
umpire. The younger guy, Matt, we haven't seen him. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Inside, nearly hit him. 3-2. Tarpons need base runners, and a leadoff walk would be just what the doctor ordered for the young man that they call Dr. Kale. Let's see if he could deliver. The 3-2. Fisted on the left side. Slow roller. The shortstop charges it and makes a throw. Got him by a step 1 away.
Throw just in time for out number 1.
Good job by the shortstop, realizing that he had a little time.
There you go. We see that.
Set his feet and delivered a strike. As Galicia will stand in. Eddie poked the base hit to right. Opposite field hit his last time up. Check swing on the pitch low. He didn't offer 1-0. Fewer winds and fires to the plate. Inside, nearly hit him 2-0. Outside corner for strike, 2-1. 2 balls and 1 strike. Way out on that one, 3-1. Tarpon's had a little magic in the last half inning, but it was all with 2 outs. They would like to get it started a little earlier, give themselves a larger margin for error. The 3-1 is a walk. That's low. So a base runner in the form of Mr. Eddie Galicia, and now Julian Morales will stand in.
That's a free pass to Galicia for number 31.
There's a
Julian
third walk
the
given
Matador
up.
Morales.
And we'll have a timeout.
It looks like we'll have a discussion.
Mound visit here for the Tigers. See if they could get everybody on the same page. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Brian, it feels like this is a big spot, man. Like we're not in the late innings, but it's late enough to where like you gotta make a dent in it at some point.
And look, we don't know about their pitching, just going off of what people have been telling us. But if you can chase them off the mound,
Who knows? Who knows what's
Yes.
next?
He said you were setting up an emergency.
As Julian will stand in.
Coming to the plate, 31. Julian the Matador Morales.
Julian will be standing in, trying to do some damage here, trying to hand the bat to Matthew Pierce and keep the rally rolling. Fewer delivers. Outside and low, 1-0.
the Tigers are going to have someone warming up.
Pitch. There's a strike, 1-1. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm wrong. I've been wrong a million times before. I just get the feeling this game is not over yet.
Oh, not by a long shot.
1 ball and 1 strike. Foul tipped into the screen, and it's 1-2.
Morales had a good cut right under the ball.
Fewer trying to get a big second out. Tarpon's trying to get a big second base runner. Galicia over at first has his lead. The 1-2.
No.
Got him. That's a good pitch. Buckled him there, and there's 2 away.
Pitch in the zone for strike 3 and out number 2. Coming to the plate.
Morales didn't like the call, but I mean, that was a beautiful pitch.
Pierce with a couple guys aboard, grounded into a double play his last time up. Those are words that the Tarpons don't want to hear anymore the rest of this season. They have had so many twin killings. That's a swing and a miss there, 0-1. Hit up the middle. Fewer hit him, but he gets it back and gets it to the bag. So Fewer wore it off of the thigh and then collected himself, found the ball, and delivered it to the base. Tarpon's got a base runner, nothing on the board. It's 6-0. Hanson will be back in a minute on KLAB. First pitch of the top of the fifth inning from Pertwee is way out in front, hit foul on the right side. That's what Pertwee does. You see the baseball and you think, oh my goodness, It's not coming fast. I'm going to hit it a mile. And then you're way out in front and you swing and miss like we saw at the end of the last half inning, or you foul it off. This is hit on the line, but right at the center fielder, Ogo, who barely has to move, on away.
Reeled in by your friendly neighborhood flyman, Brock O'Gale for out number 1.
No, Vaccarella will stand in. Excuse me, Vaccarella did the big damage in the game. He had the 3 RBI double in the third.
Dangerous batter here. He's made contact 3 times before.
Inside 1-0.
He tried to stick his knee out to get hit.
Sure
by
looked
that
like he
pitch.
did.
Yes. Hit him.
And that one hit him. Got him on the elbow, and he will be heading on over to first.
Pertwee's pitch catches Vaccarella for the free pass. From the plate for Clemens.
So Clements will stand in. Vaccarella has a nice size lead over at first. That would be one thing that I would worry about with Pertwee is with the lessened velo throwing a lot of off-speed pitches, it gives the runner more time to get to second base.
Yes, it does.
Not going, and that one's hit in the air to right. Tarpons are coming in and will make the play in right, and there's 2 away. Good job by Pertwee getting the out. Pierce gives it a squeeze, and there's 2 away. Fewer will stand in. Pertwee's pitch. The spinner for a called strike 0-1. Good pitch.
One for strike 1.
Oh, 1. Hit hard but foul. And again, out in front. 0-2.
Notice they're stepping up in the box right here.
But you know what happens when they start to square them up and time them up a little bit? You just get them out. Put in somebody else and then change the speeds on them again.
Yeah, 'cause it's an adjustment you have to make.
That's what we saw with Worley. He would go through the order once, and then they would just get in another guy. They've been off balance so far. The 0-2. Pertwee's going to throw over and had him leaning. Did he hold the bag? I think he might have, yeah. He nearly overslid the bag, which would have been the 3rd out of the inning.
I bet he shortens that lead here.
No. He's still got a massive lead over there at first.
Throw back.
He's going. The pitch is a called strike, so it doesn't matter. It's strike 3. That will retire the side. So all of that doesn't matter because the Tarpons get the crooked K. Going to the bottom of the 5th, it's 6-0 Hanson. The Tarpons are trying to make a dent in the lead when we get back here with the bottom feeding the top on KLEB.
Leading off the fifth inning for the Tarpons.
O'Gale grounded out to the second baseman his first time. Obviously, Robert grounded out to the second baseman his first time up. Tarpons need some early inning base runners to put some pressure on these Tigers. That is something they have not been able to do much today. Just 9 outs to play with now. Behind him, or not behind him, but inside, almost behind him. He ducked out of the way, 1-0. Pitch. It's called strike. I don't think he's bunting. I think he's taking a strike, just holding the bat out there. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Viewer. He's got the one that he wants. And it's fouled, and we'll do it over. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Tarpon shortstop. And starting pitcher initially, the pitch. Check swing, he didn't go around, and it's outside and up 3-2. Hit on a line, that's a base hit. Maybe more, that's going to roll all the way to the fence. That's an extra base hit for Robert. A leadoff double for the Tarps. Let's see if that could get it started. Right down the line.
Great job by Robert. Showed some speed around them bases.
As now O'Gale will stand in. O'Gale tried to bunt for a hit his last time up. Was thrown out by a step by Vaccarella. Leadoff double for Big Blue, trying to scratch one across, ideally scratch more than one across. It's called strike 0-1. No balls and 1 strike. Fewer. Delivers to the plate. Outside, corner for a strike, 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes to the 9-hole hitter behind in the count. Popped up on the right side of the infield. The first baseman calling it and squeezing it. So there's 1 away.
Ruled in by the first baseman for out number 1. Coming to the plate, the leadoff man, number 3, Rex Ewing.
Time for Rest to stand in. Rest drew a walk his last time up. Don't want to strand that runner in scoring position here. You got to get that duck across all the way home. Here's pitch. High, 1-0. Tarpon leadoff batter. His 3rd at bat of the game is a called strike. Good pitch, 1-1. One ball and 1 strike. Breaking pitch hit to left center, and the center fielder will run it down. There's 2 away. Tarpons have been finding some barrels today. They've just been hitting the ball right at dudes.
Yeah, look, that was a well-hit
Knock
ball.
number 8, number 5, Jack
When
Griffin.
it came off the bat, it kind of looked like it was getting the gap, but he tailed right to the center field.
Jack Griffin will stand in, reached on an error his last time up. Jack had an RBI base hit to right field yesterday against the Terriers. Here's pitch. Hit on the right side. That's trouble. That's a base hit and an RBI. How far is he going to run? Tarpons are going to get their first run of the game on an RBI double from Griffin, and it's 6-1. So a couple doubles in the inning.
Putting Griffin on second base for number 1, Josh the Big Mac.
And it's 6-1 the score.
See if we can get a 2-out rally here.
Just get the feeling that if you could just make these guys in the yellow jersey sweat a little bit. How much closer can you get? The pitch is low from viewer 1-0.
Hey, look, I don't think 6 runs will win it.
Well, there you go. That's a bold statement from Coach Collis. See if the Tarpon offense can deliver on that promise. Good pitch there, 1-1. Big old hole on the right side if Mac wants to try to do what Griffin did and serve it the other way. The 1-1. On the left side, shortstop charges in, got to make a throw, and he does, and that will retire the side. So, Tarpon's got a couple of doubles, including their first run of the game. It's now 6-1. We're going to the 6th inning. We'll be right back here on KLEB.
Leading off the 6th inning for the Tigers, 28, Vaccarelli. 6th inning is brought to you by Mike and Blanche Colley.
First pitch of the inning for Tweet is on strike over 1.
Right down McCoy Blanche connection for strike 1.
And then Lafourche Parish Fire District number 3 smoke detectors save lives. So install yours today. Stay safe and plan smart. That's a little low. Ontario Insurance. You make insurance easy since 1957. Joe Septic on call 7 days a week, 24 hours a day for all your fencing and septic needs. A few more attaboys after this 1-1, which is hit just over the glove of the shortstop for a leadoff base hit. Robert made a good try, but it sailed just over the glove, and it's a leadoff man aboard.
Barbarella's shot. It's by Robert.
I want to thank Mitch's Landscaping, 30-plus years enhancing outdoor living areas, landscaping, lawn care, tree preservation, fencing, and more. Advanced Eye Institute, make the right call, get your eyes checked by Dr. Arthur Chasson and Lady of the Sea General Hospital. Passionate medicine close to home. They'll push a bunt, and it's going to roll foul.
Nice job.
Good job there by Eddie Money. Saw that one spinning and said, you know what? I think this bunt's going to roll foul, and it did exactly that.
Case, I believe Hanson only 4 hits. They had that big inning with 3 hits, but it scored 6 runs.
Looked like Thibodeau was trying to steer that bunt, almost like he was trying to bunt for a hit. He's showing it again, pulls back, and we'll take a called strike 0-2. So now you're in the hole. Can Pertwee get a strikeout? The ball's in 2 strikes to the lefty batter. Slow chopper foul on the right side, but you can see they can't square him up, man. The swings are all balanced.
It's so different. You're waiting and waiting.
Tarbans would love a twin killing here to slash that leadoff man. Pertwee will throw over. The runner is in safe. The sun is behind us, but it is still sunlight that we're playing under. The stadium lights are on.
Huge lead.
Got him. Swing and a miss. One away.
Big swing of this for strike 3, now number 1. Now coming to the plate, number 6, 7-0.
It's only the second strikeout for Hanson.
Semino will stand in. That's good offense, man, when you're putting the ball in play, challenging the opposing defense. Breaking pitch gets by, and that'll be a free 90 feet. I think it hit the leg pad, perhaps, maybe the umpire. Ricocheted a little forward. Matt couldn't handle it. Runner in scoring position. Pertwee delivers. Stabs at it. Pertwee pounces off the mound. Delivers. Got him. That's a good job there by Pertwee. Yes. And they're going to throw back behind at third, and he's in safe. The runner took a big wide turn at third and then fell down. The Tarpons threw back behind them and, frankly, almost had him. But good job by Pertwee fielding his position there.
He came off the mound quick, fielded bare hand and threw a strike to first.
So now Duce will stand in with a runner at third and 2 outs. That's hit in the air to the left, and I think they're under it. They are, and that will retire the side. So nothing on the board for the Tigers. Pertwee puts another 0. Can the Tarpons get a little closer? They got 6 outs to play with, down 6-1. We'll be right back on KLEB. Kale will stand in. Tarpons are down to their final 6 outs to play with. They need to do some damage, and it needs to happen right away. Give credit to the pitching staff and bullpen. They have started to string together some zeros. Kale is grounded out twice. The first pitch from Fewer is called strike 0-1. Good pitch.
And look, in this late inning, you want it's 4, 5, and 6 coming up. You want these to get on base so you can get your top of your lineup back and also give them a shot to bat 2 more times this game.
Absolutely. Slow chopper foul, and it's 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes with the leadoff batter, Mr. Carter Kale. Low, good block by the catcher. Actually did get by the catcher a little bit, and it's 1-2, but there's no advance, nobody on base. Tomorrow we're in Napoleonville. The Tarpons are taking on Assumption. 1-2. Got him. That's a good pitch. Outside corner, and there's 1 away.
Coming to the plate, number 9, Eddie Galicia.
You hear people griping, but
No, that's been the zone all day.
That's been a strike all day.
Yeah, that's been the zone today. Galicia will stand in. Galicia has not been retired today. A hit to right, and he's drawn a walk.
It's only the 3rd strikeout for the Tarpons.
High and wide, 1-0. Hit on the right side, dropping for a hit. Galicia has a multi-hit day.
They shot for number 9, Galicia.
Hello, Boomer. And hit, nudge, nudge.
And you brought up
31, Julian.
tomorrow at Assumption, we may have to build our own table.
Yeah, I'm actually trying to make some arrangements with that, but yeah. Julian Morales will stand in.
If you bring it tomorrow, we can meet up in the parking lot so I can help you carry.
Look at you being nice. I appreciate that. Inside 1-0.
I hope to get to the park early, but we'll see.
1 ball and no strikes. Fewer delivers. Outside. We have been waiting on a Tarpon run this entire afternoon. It hasn't yet happened. You got 1 on and a 2-0 count to a good hitter. It's 3-0. The wheels are shaking a little bit on the wagon that is the Hanson Tigers. The 3-0. He walked him on 4. It wasn't close.
I think we'll see a change.
So now Matthew Pierce will stand in.
Number 15, Matthew Pierce.
How far will they ride the bull? The bull Fewer has gotten them to this point, but you can see he is starting to fatigue a little bit. Probably got to be taking a strike here if you're Pierce, right?
No.
Way out of the zone, 1-0. Things are starting to get interesting here in Galliano. Fewer takes a look at the runners. The 1-0 pitch, not close by the catcher. Everybody advances. That tank looks to be near the E.
It is, and they're gonna keep him in the game. It looks like, but you got a runner at 3rd. He throws another wild pitch.
Yes, another run.
His last few balls he was throwing was not even close.
Looks like he's been overthrowing the last few. 6 straight out of the zone. Tarpons will be taking until he throws one in the zone. The 2-0, not close, 3-0. On deck is Bo Robert. He had a double his last time up. He's going to be taken all day here. That is a strike, 3-1. But you're still in control of the count and the at-bat if you're Pierce. And frankly, after 7 straight out of the zone, I'd be taking another one. And he gets the call, 3-2. It's okay.
That one looked to be a little low.
It's okay. It's still 3 balls and 2 strikes. Viewer's delivery. That is inside, and the bases are loaded.
Pierce gets the free pass, and that'll load the bases for number 16, Bo Robert.
Robert will stand in. There's a tarpon on every base. This game has suddenly gotten very interesting. Tarpons are doing to Hanson what Hanson did to them, just walking the park and taking some freebies. The pitch to Robert is a called strike 0-1.
Yeah, Robert had that big double back in the 5th.
Yeah, another one like that, and we would have at least a 6-3 game. Viewer delivers. Chopped on the left side over the glove of the third baseman. That's a base hit. 1 run will score. The second run being waved around. He will also score. The Tarpons take third on the throw home, and it's a 6-3 game with runners at the corners. Big Blue's not dead yet. 2 RBI base hit from Robert.
Leaving runners at the corners for number 23, Brock. Oh, yeah.
Tarpons finally get the bounce. Ball's hit to the third baseman, took that big hop over his head.
And now Ogel will stand in. 3 across in the game for the Tarpons, 2 in the inning. There are 2 big runners on base right now. Top of the order is lurking. Viewer delivers. He bunts it down the first base side. Tarpons will get another run. The Tigers will get the out. It's 6-4.
Sacrifice bunt. Waits another run for the Tarpons.
So the runner moves from first to second. The runner goes from third to home. 6-4. Rest will stand in. Brock Ogel gets an RBI.
Look, I think it's a great job bunting in that situation. Give up the out, but get 1 run closer.
If Rest gets a base hit to the outfield here, there's a good chance we will have a 1-run game. The Tarpons clawing back. We've been saying throughout the broadcast we'd had a feeling they'd have a run in them. It's happening right now. Can Dewey deliver? Outside, 1-0. And just like Brian said at the beginning of the inning, now you have set yourself up. Even if the rally ends right here, you've got the heart of your order in the bottom of the 7th now in position. But obviously you want to get greedy and keep going. The 1-0 is fouled on the right side, and it's 1-1.
Yeah, you want to score 3 more runs and get 3 outs, and you're out of here.
Oh, yeah. That would be ideal. Viewer has run into some issues here in the bottom of the 6th inning. The pitch outside and low. It's 2-1. The Tarpons have not chased. On deck, Jack Griffin had an RBI double his last time up. The pitch. Hit on the right side. First baseman will get it in the glove and win the race to the bag. That's a good play by Chevelle. Rest gave it a ride, hit it at him, and that will retire the side. But Tarpons get 3 runs closer. It's 6-4. We're headed to the 7th. We'll be right back in a minute here on KLEB. Chevelle will stand in. The job done by the young man on the mound as that's hit in the air to center. 1 pitch, 1 out. But an outstanding job by Pertwee in relief.
Look, Pertwee, he gets these hitters so frustrated. You think you have them timed up, and you just hit lazy fly balls.
Pochelle will stand in. 1 out. He's the 9 hole. Popped up. Will the park hold it? Pertwee wants it.
They're going to hit.
He's being called off, and Eddie Money makes the play. 2 away. They're sharing a laugh now. You could do that after you have the ball in the glove. And 2 pitches, 2 outs.
Carson's going to have to realize he's not a very big kid.
And Eddie Money
yeah, he's coming with some steam.
Boy, Hanson does not want a 3 or 4 pitch inning after the long defensive inning they just had. They'll see a ball there, Vaccarella. He has been a menace to the Tarpons today. His 3 RBI double in the 3rd did a lot of damage. Outside 2-0. Griffin, Mack, and Kale in the bottom of the 7th in the home half as the Tarpons will be trying to tie or walk it off. That pitch is hit in the air, a lot of air under it. And, couldn't quite make the play. Robert was going out. The left fielder was coming in. Robert tried to make the play. He's a little frustrated that he didn't, frankly, and that'll drop. Base runner.
Look, that's when the outfielder's got to be coming off. You got to call him off.
So Clements will stand in. He's walked twice at a bunt hit and has flown out to right. Blocked by Mack, 1-0.
If I was Hanson, I'd be trying to get 1 more run. I'm stealing. You throw me out,
yes.
throw me out.
You need I would feel a lot more secure 7-4 than 6-4 with the way this momentum has started to shift. He'll throw back and he's in safe. Things have gotten tight in the late innings. Pertwee trying to get the 21st out for the Tarps. Breaking pitch inside 2-0. Didn't miss by much. Hit on the left side. Robert has it. We'll get the lead runner, and that will retire the side. So the Tarpons get the 0 that they wanted. Now, can we have some drama in the bottom of the 7th? Tarpons are chasing 2. We'll be right back in a minute on KLEB.
Compared to early in the game, 4-3.
Get an early base runner and make him sweat. The first pitch of the bottom of the 7th to Jack Griffin from Fewer is not close. 1-0 high.
They're not bunting. They're taking right here, which is a wise thing to do.
He pitched himself into a pickle in the 6th, and he's behind 2-0 here. The scouting report we got is that they didn't have a whole lot of arms on this team, and they're a little nervous making that call. There's a call, strike 2-1.
Yeah, if you Hanson, you just want your guy to throw strikes.
Yeah. If the Tarpons hit it and put it in place, so be it. You tip your cap. 2-1. He might have chased ball 3. Swung at that one. It's 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. Low, and it's full.
He was down the middle on that one, but just slow.
A leadoff walk is the enemy of the road team and is a big friend of the home team here in the bottom of the 7th. Hit foul. We'll do it again. On deck is Mr. Josh Mack. The 3-2. He walked him, not close. There's the leadoff base runner.
And the free pass goes to Griffin.
Josh Mack will stand in. There's the slow walk. Will Fewer hand the ball to his coach?
Yep, first baseman coming in.
So we will take a break. When we get back, we'll tell you the particulars. It looks like Chevelle will be in to pitch and try to close this thing out in relief of Fewer. The Tarpons have the tying run coming up in the bottom of the 7th. We'll be right back on KLEB. history of
Yeah.
baseball just given to him by the public address announcer, Mr. Wes Ducey. But if it leads to a base hit, we'll take it every time. Chevelle's got to throw some strikes. The Tarpons have worked some walks here in the late innings. That is chopped on the left side, and it's a base hit. The tying run will be aboard. Runners at first and second with no outs.
Coming to the plate for the Tarpons, he's your local
And now Carter Kale will stand in.
Carter Kale!
Carter's got the opportunity here to find a power alley. The wind has died on the pole, as it always does in Southeast Louisiana this time of the day. Chevelle trying to get an out, but the Tarpons are trying to claw their way back. This was a 6-0 game about an hour ago. It's now 6-4 with the tying runs on base. Chevelle delivers. Swing and a miss 0-1. Coach Guitros was just clapping it up, telling Carter, hey, it's okay, brother. That bat is not over. Stay in there. Mound visit the catcher. Ducey going to go talk to Chevelle.
Look, if the pitcher on the mound here is not paying attention to the runners,
They could steal one.
I would a double steal, and it put tons of pressure on them.
If you could get a big enough lead. And you got a red-hot Eddie Money on deck who has not been retired today. He is 2 for 2 and has drawn a walk. The 0-1 outside, 1-1. Nervous moments both ways, just like last night in the bottom of the 7th inning. Tarpons weren't able to get the clutch hit last night. Can they reverse the trend today? That is a called strike 1-2.
Well, that one looked like he was going to the outside and came back.
Yeah, some late tail. It's a two-seamer there. One ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the right side. It's going to be an infield fly.
Yep.
And there's one away.
Infield fly in effect on Kelly for out number 1.
So now Eddie Galicia will stand in with one away.
He's looking for 2 tickets to paradise. Number 9, Eddie Money Galicia.
Galicia has 2 hits, has been probably the Tarpons' best offensive player today. He has not been retired in the game.
Eddie Money looking to take me home tonight.
Tarpons have just been itching for that clutch hit to break the walls down. It's the pitch and a called strike. Good pitch from Chevelle. No balls and 1 strike with 1 out. The tying runs are on in a 6-4 game. Time called.
Yeah, buddy, you dictate the pace. It ain't his game, it's yours.
Galicia stands back in. Julian Morales on deck. Eddie Galicia at the plate. They look at the runners. The 0-1 is in the dirt, and by the catcher, they will throw down, and he's in there.
Oh, no, get back.
Everybody advances. A base hit can now tie this game. Tarpons rolled the dice trying to take the extra base. They got in there safely. Everybody advanced, and now a base hit to the outfield could make this a 6-6 game.
Now pressure's on here.
The infield's coming in, and I have no idea why. 1 run doesn't do any harm to the Tigers, but you're creating a hole for Eddie Galicia. Swing and a miss, 1-2. A sharp ground ball on the left side with the infield drawn up could tie this game. Can Galicia put it in play? Tarpon dugout making some noise. The 1-2 pitch. Hit up the middle. It's a slow roller. They will go to first and get the out. The Tarpons will score a run. Everybody moves up. So it is 6-5, 2 outs. And now the tying run is at third.
Tiger 6, Tarpons 5, with the tying run at third base for number 31, Julian.
Julian will stand in. Morales has the power to win this game with one swing, but his only focus here is getting a base hit and trying to extend this game. 6-5. Ducey's got to be a brick wall back there. There's a strike 0-1. No balls and 1 strike. Chevelle's pitch. Low, blocked by the catcher, 1-1. On deck is Matthew Pierce, who drew a walk his last time up. 1-run game, bottom of 7. The tying run over there at third. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Good call. Catcher tried to steal a strike. He did not bite. The 2-1 is low, 3-1. Three balls and 1 strike. It's called strike. Tarpons are down to their last strike.
Hello?
3 balls and 2 strikes.
I'm going to reconnect. Okay, it should be on now.
And time called.
I don't know what happened.
Now we'll do it over the 3-2. Hit foul. Out of play on the right side.
Off air.
Foul out of play. Count still full. To Manitoba with 2 outs. Runner at third.
3 balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs. The tying run at third. You could cut the tension with a knife. The pitch is foul into the screen. That was a meaty one. It was just under it.
The Matador stays alive with that one. Count still full with 2 outs and a runner at third. For the Tarpons.
So now we will have a 3 ball and 2 strike pitch again. To Julian Morales. Chevelle's pitch. Hit foul. We will do it again. A long battle brewing. That one will land in the ditch on the right side.
We're trying to reconnect.
3 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that will retire the side. Chevelle is fired up. They get the 3rd out of the game, and they win a 1-run game.
We're checking. Hopefully we're back on the air. Looks like it. On our end.